the country that my neighboring last, and I was elected duty as a senator. You gave me confirmation power. But I'm coerced to confirm people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bare ball, and I Samuel Cook are not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now a group of citizens crying on me for job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and says, well, Nima candidate, my candidate leave with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. He and more that he can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do with please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then it show good faith. But you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on a wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way for us to go. And ask Samuel Koga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Well, the period of the time that the Liverpool elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But if the Liverpool know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can boss another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that, oh, that man, pretty soon he will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it. Maybe he want to elevate me. My disappointment is, number one, now the vice president often tell me, since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? 0. Every appointment in Nima County was done by him. He and I would discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you will bypass me and do different things. I better keep it. I don't talk on it. Look at what happened in district number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here. Why you're thinking? Because you are the one over there. Anybody that is rebel man, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in the district and say, we're carrying the person. And the vice president said, no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the country said that the person, one party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. If I had gone already to challenge that I will support a Gossip Mekwa by all means, or I will support Bori Badi by all means, openly declare, and he's supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I was hurt and felt disgrace in my own district. He doesn't want to lead the neck of Nima County. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the country. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit supinely and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may his soul rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You want to dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think that Liverpool elected me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do the Liberian way, they say that vla. I will die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your head, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will look up to, you report their case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die, like, yeah, Shari, nobody will talk about it. Say, oh, but I remember, say, what I sugar, that why you die for? Is that what all kind of sickness or disease on me?
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know y'all sleeping now. Y'all gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Yeah. And so welcome again. Welcome to your favorite platform. This is Freedom Hard Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. And today is Thursday, the 7th day of May 2026.
We tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to be?
And so welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Salute. Wherever you are. This is Freedom Hard Talk on Freedom FM 87.9. This program comes your way 8 o'clock p.m. to 10 p.m. every evening, Mondays to Thursdays. And so today, it promises to be strong, blasting and firing. After a quick break, recognizing our sponsor here on this platform, that's Crime Stopper Liberia. And so, when I am back, after taking word from Crime Stopper Liberia, I will return with a full detail of our talking points tonight, while also recognizing our many followers via our social media different platforms. And so stand, that is the solidarity and trust for a new day, to announce a nationwide peaceful protest and to call on Mr. Bwakai to do the needful. And that introduction of that launch will be done in the PHP community on Saturday, the 9th day of May 2026. And the time is 2 p.m. PHP community opposite the BYC sports page. An action that will see many Liberians that are scared based on the erosion, the invading, the encroaching, on every laws, every action that should make this place better and provide good manners. This action will see Liberians waking up from their slumbers to call on Mr. Bwaka as the president and Jeremiah Kun as vice president to do the needful. When I'm back, detail will follow. Representative Akaros Moses Gray condemns Bwaka and Giddings for stealing CDC and WIA projects. I'll be back with detail on that. While at the same time, ECOWAS Parliament has blasted the Liberian delegation to the Economic Community of West African States Parliament. That's the ECOWAS Parliament, for not including in their report to the sub-regional body the situation between Liberia and Guinea. So why did they hide that? A lawmaker at the ECOWAS Parliament spoke strong on that and blasting the representative of Liberia at the ECOWAS Parliament for not including such a cardinal, crucial, and critical matter that has to do with sovereignty. Why they did not include the Guinea-Liberia border crisis? Why? A lawmaker from other country blasting Liberian lawmakers for being so wicked to their country. Ignoring those pertinent issues that are hinged on developing the lives of our people. So that ECOWAS Parliament now join us now the way we hear on Freedom FM, we firing and calling on these miscreants to do the right thing. ECOWAS Parliament had provided, you know what I will refer to as a moral support for Liberians to get better. I will take a quick break to recognize our sponsor here on this platform. That's Crime Stopper Liberia. And following this break from Crime Stopper Liberia, what you will hear next on your platform will be a detail of our talking points tonight. Quickly, a short break.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hand, call the right authority, that it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door, whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche, do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it, you must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper.
Okay, that was Crime Stopper Liberia, our proud sponsor on this platform, Freedom Hard Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. My name is Junkies Morris, and I'm here alone tonight. Austin Kawa is out, and we are hopeful that he will join on next week when we will begin a brand new week with a lot of talking points, a lot of developments regarding this country called Liberia and the rest of the world. So, Austin, wherever you are, you have my salutation, comrade. Like I said, immediately I'm back. I'll take you quickly to recognizing our live stream and social media followers. William W. Wulu here from Kawe Mawata Ability is also here. Koyebe Wido is here from Magibi Kakata, Ambassador Wharton Buchu Morgan Jr. I'm following from a Johnsonville resident vice chairman for Welfare CDC Regular Intellectual Meditant. Wow, Warfare CDC Regular Intellectual Meditant. Yeah, I like that. Ambassador Buju Banta. Yeah, that warfare, I like that. Okay, Jonathan S. Sansuya Senior. Good evening, my chief. Good evening, my chief. I'm watching live from Front Street, Rocktown, Moreville, Liberia. Honorable J.D. Williams is following from Johnsonville. Kingston Jesse Willer is following me from Broadville. Plunker Alexas Morba is also following from Broadville. Agatha Glasgow is following me from Tinkers Village. Emmanuel Bro, he says, good evening, Junkies Morris, Freedom Heart Talk, and my fellow viewers. As always, I'm following or watching from Minneapolis, that's Minnesota, the USA, on this Thursday, May 7, 2026 edition. And David Williams is here following via our YouTube channel. I'm watching from Colorado, that's the United States of America. Hilton T. Let's say Henry T. To Jr. is watching from Carwell. Jeremiah Weir, he said, hi, Chairman. I'm following live from KA Town Community District 1. Jeremiah, we are welcome to the platform. The Chairman. Honorable Papi Success Keita, good evening, Freedom FM 87.9 TV Dupo Road. And Samuel Laikupo is watching from Carwell. Agalopu Koyi is also following here. Siliki Traore, good evening. Honorable Axe To is following from district number 14. Boima Obento Kaidi is watching from Hotel Africa. James Wright is also following. He says, good evening to you guys and thanks. Thank you. It should be. And thanks. So thank you for the hard work you continue to do for your country. My brother Austin Kawa, how are you doing, brother? Okay, I'm very sure by God's grace, Austin is great. He's doing well. Kamara Jr., I'm watching from Vaughan, German City, Lofa County. Hilton Walejedo is watching me. That's from Greenville City, Sino County. That's Hilton Walejedo. I know you stay with the propo, the defense and response. Yeah, that's Hilton Walejedo. A very ardent follower. He's following there from Greenville City. That's the southeastern part of Liberia. And Poker Roberts is following from an unknown destination. And he says, good evening, great ideological brother and ally Junkies Morris. Yeah, you have my revolutionary salutation. In actions, Foka is watching me. From the borough. That's district number 16. Yasa Sherry is also watching. And Saturday, Zonwie Wondule is watching from Atlanta, Georgia, the USA. Yes, Poker Rawa, I got your back. Poker Rawa, I got you. Mailu F. Ofana, always following from 20th Street. Today, you made mistake. Mailu, you said 29th Street. They get 29th Street. So, Mailu, make that correction quickly. And thanks to all of you for following those that try connecting. And all of you sitting in the back quietly. And you just listen. You don't call. But you believe in our judgment. You believe in our analysis and knowledges, our ideas, what we put for here, and you believe in our intention for you You believe that we are good intention. So that's why you keep following us. We want to say kudos to you wherever you are. If you were not captured, however you are following, kudos to you. Junkies Morris again on your platform. So before I get to Honorable Akaras Gree, response to the Unity Party weak position in terms of how they are proceeding as a government, I will quickly deal with this issue of Liberia's representation at the ECOWAS Parliament. And before I can dig deep into this conversation, I would like you to listen to this. You know, the only place where Syria people can serve as deputies for the citizens, meaning can serve as leaders for the citizens, is only in Liberia. Plenty on Syria people that they will elect. Plenty of them. Even my own district number 7. They met them plenty also on Syria people. Some of them go there to bluff. Some of them go there to womanize. Some of them go there to add a gamble money or some of them go there to take drug. Some of them go there to do homosexuality. And those things that don't matter is what they go there for, to invest in. To invest their time, to invest their resources, and they have no time to put the interests of the people first. They have no time to understanding that the people interests matter. So they are only focused on their remunerations, their benefits. They have no time for how we feel. They don't want to know whether this morning, when Junkies Morris decided to purchase a kobo from Loma Tuma, how much he spent. A lawmaker at the Capitol building that doesn't want to know, because during appropriation, since constitutionally Article 34D provides for that, during appropriations, these guys, who most of them don't merit the honorable title, they apportion for themselves with that constitutional power monies that they place to entities that they have control on, and those money come back to them through those entities, and those entities are not developed. So they are only concerned with those things. They are not concerned about the bread and butter issue. They are not concerned about the security of our people, because when there's no security, there can be no development, prosperity in a country. Because the people have to be safe, they will have to be in good health before they thrive for wealth. See, these are the people you elect to go at the legislature. And if you even listen to this lawmaker, I want to believe he's from Nigeria or probably Ghana because of his accent. It tells you that we send on serious people at Capitol building, which trickles down to poor representation at our bilateral and multilateral organizations and institutions, to include the ECOWAS Parliament. The guys are weak, the guys are greedy, they are flunkies. The guys are weak, they are greedy. Man, I can't even read. Man, lazy. The only thing they done it for, man, you call rule and order. Yeah, but they say the chair one executive €1. No, boy, you got to call the man got to communicate. Our thing got to drop. Now, the only thing they devil. I know it. Google, I spent 9 years there. I know them. I know what they can do. My man. Both I know. Both know. Both know. You might both call it, my man. Yeah, deep fathers be both. You know. Power criminal. You're just listening to serious lawmaker. Did we your lawmaker and way of vote for? It's an insult.
Merci, chers collègues, pour by today. Given the issues between Liberia and Guinea, everybody condemned, including this parliament. We issued a statement. And Liberia will come here and tell all Koreans and not mention it. Like there's no respect, no regard for the issues that has put our hearts on the line. We need to know what has happened. And if in the process of trying to find out the truth about the situation, a lawmaker spoke about it. The world is not a global village. What I'm saying here now, somebody in Canada will hear me in the next 2 seconds. If a member of parliament to couple up and say, this is a true position, that he believes that these territories belong to Guinea, what Liberia could do would be to spare the man from parliament. And we are here presenting the report. I don't know what the court Liberia has presented. I need to know what can happen. What is it that made them to withdraw? What is it that made them to expel somebody who was attempting to tell you? If we're not prepared to tell the truth and live by it, we better shut down what we are calling democracy and define it in our own languages and follow through. Thank you very much.
I will let you listen to that again. Now, Junkie Morris saying, you know, definitely, baby, shameful that, yeah.
Given the issues between Liberia and Guinea, everybody condemned, including this parliament. We issued a statement. And Liberia will come here and tell all Koreans and not mention it. Like there's no respect, no regard for the issues that has put our hearts on the line.
Amen.
We need to know what has happened. And if in the process of trying to find out the truth about the situation, a lawmaker spoke about it. The world is not a global village. What I'm saying here now, somebody in Canada will hear me in the next 2 seconds. If a member of parliament to couple up and say, this is a true position, that he believes that these territories belong to Guinea, what Liberia could do would be to spare the man from parliament. And we are here presenting a report. I don't know what the court Liberia has presented. I need to know what can happen. What is it that made them to withdraw? What is it that made them to expel somebody who was attempting to tell you? If we're not prepared to tell the truth and live by it, we better shut down what we are calling democracy and define it in our own languages and follow through. Thank you very much.
Listen to it one more time. So you can say Junkie Morris cheat me. Now, equal parliament. Damn it, we're kidding out there.
By today,
they may not deserve to be up Capitol Hill.
between Liberia and Guinea,
Thank God, stand coming over now
everybody
protest.
condemned, including this parliament. We
Look
issued
how
a statement.
serious, man.
And Liberia will come here and tell all Koreans and not mention it. Like there's no respect, no regard for the issues that has put our hearts on the line. We need to know what has happened. And if in the process of trying to find out the truth about the situation, a lawmaker spoke about it. The world is not a global village. What I'm saying here now, somebody in Canada will hear me in the next 2 seconds. If a member of parliament to couple up and say, this is a true position, that he believes that these territories belong to Guinea, what Liberia could do would be to spare the man from parliament. And we are here presenting a report. I don't know what the court Liberia has presented. I need to know what can happen. What is it that made them to withdraw? What is it that made them to expel somebody who was attempting to tell you? If we're not prepared to tell the truth and live by it, we better shut down what we are calling democracy and define it in our own languages and follow through. Thank you very much.
Man. You know, I got some people want to see a downfall, but we said big shame on them.
Yeah, it's your boy, Batman. Tycoon Jizzle.
Shame on them. They wanna say my life will never shine. Shame on them. They wanna say my dream will never rise. Shame on them. They wanna say a destiny to fall. Shame on them. Big shame on them, oh, shame on them. They wanna say my life will never shine. Shame on them. They wanna say my dream will never rise. Shame on them. They wanna say a destiny to fall. Shame on them. Big shame on them, oh, shame on them. I used to be the one that been used to use. Disrespect is all I had in the street. I was a beat, I hear the dream. In my life, I have been no time for people saying I got nothing, wasting my time behind hip hop. Suppressing my dreams, suppressing my life, making my way through the cloud just to see the daylight. Shame on them, the one I always point the finger, the one I always let go. I like the two big to me, yeah. Giving my time to happy to the roof. In return, all you do is to pay you for good. Shame on them.
Shame on them. Damn it. Yeah. You know the party man, just text me and say, Chunky Murray, man. No, brother, that is the way it is. We have to protect Liberia. Liberia above all else. Yeah, Liberia above all else. Everything we're doing here because of Liberia. If Liberia did not exist, there wouldn't have been any Junkies Morris. Not all would there be a Freedom FM. It is because of the existence of Liberia. That's why a Junkies Morris is existing. Because when I go Arico, I still got to come back. I go Ghana, I still come back Liberia. Like, how you looking? Anywhere I go, I can still come back. Because that's the only area here where nobody can tell me nonsense. Only me can tell some people nonsense that deserve nonsense. But nobody can tell me nonsense. Because a particular place, I am a co-owner of this place called Liberia. You listen to a member of the ECOWAS Parliament. You're sitting there. See Liberians. See the kind of people that you sent to represent you, Liberians. See. You listen. What do you want to hear again, Liberians? What else should be put out there to you for you to understand that these people are killing you slowly? And if you can stand up, if you can wake up, you will die many times because cowards die many times before their deaths. I repeat, if you can stand up, you will die many times before the death that you are afraid of. Now, what happens to cowards? Many of you don't even know that you have a responsibility to protecting this country. If it was not based on these democratic protocols that those conventions and other things that have been signed by Liberia is a party to, or maybe Liberia is signatory to, it would have been mandatory for us here in Liberia to have compulsory conscription in terms of having defense, security, and military tactics and intelligence so as to be prepared at all times to protect our country. That is one of the greatest responsibility of an individual citizen. Many of you don't even know it. You must say they did it. Yeah, somebody go tell you that thing. Your feet are the one enslave you. Look at it. Your feet the one enslave you. So, Labra Jera kind of way, you know, they receive a lappy. The way they got deal with the better than the minute I say they representing Labra, I know what feeling. Your friend lawmaker looking down here like that. No capacity. You only get capacity for your stomach then to be BB. The other man was saying playing his stomach was flat. Just plenty change. Today, the man's stomach grow a little way people using donor. So these are the different things that we will have to look at critically and carefully in selecting leaders. You know, when you're talking about these guys, you got to be taking your water break in between. Because the guys are weak to the extent that they are unable to defend their own country, the essence of being elected. The guys cannot perform. The guys have no clue. You have a situation with an ECOWAS country. Even if it was not a situation with ECOWAS country, another country that is outside of the periphery, you supposed to report to the ECOWAS Parliament so that the needed and necessary intervention be made in line with protocols that are internationally standard. You go to Equa Parliament, what do you want to talk about? You want to be on waste, me find a committee there. See where you can be fighting for position. Okay, that another man, you take power in front of men so easily. So those are the only things that are being focused to just get fat benefits and just be relaxed, doing nothing and getting free money, exploiting people. People, young girls, the children in the community, some of them, they are incapacitated with this issue of school fees. You exploit the situation. Young boys want to strive. They ask for your assistance. You exploit them by sodomizing them, making most of our young boys who are supposed to be potent enough and serious football player then making the country to develop, because football too developing the world. Other places around, football doing well there. The last time I checked, Sadio Mane is trying to carry on some development in the terrain. That football. So he start bossing the children now and be doing all those things that are not in line with our tradition, culture, and norms. Then where are we headed now? So that the only thing you people are concerned with. So your friend, lawmaker, where other you can go to Equa Parliament or sit down there to discuss. Your friend say, what did you carry today? As a report for you to go discuss. When you people did not include in that report the situation between Labrador and Guinea. And that situation, Benin, according to the lawmaker, he called a country name, but I presume that he's from Nigeria, from his accent. Damn it. Can you imagine? The guys go to Equa's Parliament. The two have been in the suspend representative, and even threatening to assassinate, allegedly to assassinate Senator Amara Kone, the war room man. Here you go. It's horrible. The guys go to the ECOWAS Parliament empty-handed, and represents Liberia as an underdog with no intellectual capacity, with no political will to place Liberia at the level we deserve as the model of West Africa and as the model of Africa. What are you taking our country to be? You think the Israeli thinking that because Israel is a small land space, so they small mind themselves? Is that what you're thinking? You guys look at Israel, that the biggest economy in the entire Middle East. You guys say what? Look at Israel. Saudi then say easy. Israel giving a hard time. So the way we think is what we are suffering from today. Lawmakers are looking at they got poor administrative skills, inept management attributes, and the guys, they got low esteem. They believe in themselves. Okay. Comrade Stanley Sharif, a young man, is trying to help us here. He said, Brother Junkies Morris, that lawmaker from Ghana Parliament. Damn man, I see. No wonder. Yeah, no wonder. You don't need for me to be praising or plus it will be the double negative. Because once it's from Ghana, it has to have all of the pan-Africanness motive and tendency or no. So Ghana fighting for us more than Joe Boakai fighting for Liberia. This is the situation we are faced with. I hope you people are listening. You 2029 serious. Hope you are listening. We tell you that Boakai then yeah, consolidating power. Then when they go to Equal Parliament, they acting yeah, Botoken mail. You're taking for a joke. Bureaucracy on. Guinean state in Liberia with their flag, their guns, as if we're fighting war. This situation cannot be settled. ECOWAS is not informed about it. Where are we headed? What Mr. Boakai intends to do? Oh, that reminds me. The Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn, the Vice President of this country, the unfortunate Vice President of this country, made mention of men outside of the defense architecture that we have as a country. So I want to believe it is in that line. So Liberians will have to think critically. I think that's what I'm doing here. Because I wanted to get verse for a ball. Mr. Boakai and his people, they have another plan. They have another agenda. Because Austin Kawa and Junkie Murray, two of them fighting over one hall. The hall belongs to Junkie Murray. Austin Kawa saying he won't take it. I said, no, Austin, you can't take the hall. And I have people can fight for the hall. But as soon as Austin can just walk away, I leave my family, everybody in the hall, I just walk away and go find a different crib. Liberia. Up to now, I can't come back. Austin take over my hall. Now Austin calling the sharks in my crib. Then he concerned Boakai and people, including the lawmaker, and they sent to Equal Parliament. The people still suffering. They expel a lawmaker that tried to bring sense to the discourse so that this be a national conversation. So what Boakai saying, you want to adopt a law, you want nobody to talk? That's a surprise. That the paper why you to be acting a bottle game, acting a pony rabbit, that kind of easy pop thing that the paper here aggressively going after Liberians and forgetting about the real deal. You've been disrespected by a boy from Royal Guinea who did not even seize power the democratic way you got power. The government, Unity Party government, that Johnny government, yeah. All these signs. Why can't you allow them serve as warning? Your fellow parliamentarian condemning you for not seeking the interests of your people. A Ghanaian parliamentarian saying that the situation between Guinea and Liberia, they condemn it. Even the various parliaments condemn. It's on the chest. They got issue with it. They are angry. They are not happy. They are not satisfied. All you get is a weekly representation at the ECOWAS Parliament that goes there just for the sitting benefits and just for committee positions, as they usually do here in Liberia. The people don't even think that these positions they aspire for are intended to give back to the people. They know, but they pretend because they are evil intentioned. They are evil doers and evil thinkers. They don't want to see you thrive. They don't want to see you prosper and develop. That's what the Ghanaian parliamentarian telling you. It's a warning. Excuse me. It's a warning to you people, Liberians. That your lawmaker that should, damn, If you read Article 34 between G to R, it clearly indicates that the lawmaker, particularly Gerald will get to it, Damn it. The thing is sick. Yes, it's sick. You won't tell me they gotta go to ECOWAS Parliament, they won't inform the people? Oh, I see. Anytime somebody accuse you of stealing something or taking something that did not belong to you, your posture is a clear investigative pattern to follow to have a clue as to whether yes that they got to the thing or not take it. So the fact that Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun will be angry with former representative Yeke Koluba today, Papa the mayor around 12th Street in a red shirt and I say Bwaka should be expelled, all those things. Man, he didn't grumpy, he ain't picking walking along the 12th Street single belt there. We were coming from 12th Street going toward 13th Street where the Boulevard Palace Hotel is located. And so he shower slipper on low key and making a move. Like real. Like bro, like interesting could you so much you gotta expect you can go over. La brother, you want to wake up. La brother thought nothing. So you're in District 10. What do you get to say? You sit down. The person where you elect, the person where you go stand online for, you're on the ring. Battle, some of you attack seditions. Some of you fought seditions. Wounded seditions. Because seditions were your only threat at the time, according to how you perceive it. The people expect the lawmaker where you put there. They may well pay your vote for Joe Bwaka and tell the people he and Jeremiah Kun for them to expect him. Man. What can you do? Me now I want no to know. Maybe the time I will be taking course. Yo, tell me what you do. Because I see it. And you say you know I generally, so I will have to be moving around to get information. So they wanna know you get on the ground bunker where you can gather to express that you're not satisfied with wrongdoings. So we will need to know. The public will need to know. Why you do this shit? A lawmaker from Ghana, talking for us. Talking for all Liberians, they sitting there. Then they say 2029. How do you get 2029 when these people are carefully proceeding in a way, form, and manner that we see them clinch onto power, consolidate power, and stand over you where you have no bravery to make any move because they will have instilled the fear that even when former President Taylor was here, he did not instill in Liberians. It's what they are gradually doing. Don't take it for a joke. Oh. So the day Junkies Morris say, oh, you, madam, yeah. Okay, I want to marry you. Don't you think that marry that Junkies Morris talking about until you die before that whole situation will be finished? You will take it for joke? You won't take it for joke. You will take it seriously because you know it's a lifetime situation. This is the same with what's going on with Liberians. they've just narrowed down and zeroed down their mindset, thinking, actions to 2029 when they did not do it when other people were in power. And I would say because of the way they were putting the feet of the former regime to the fire or to the ground in making sure that they do the right thing, it allowed good manners in the past government. That's why today we continue to praise former president we as regime. So then why you people are afraid now? So your fear is a clear indication that Bwaka is consolidating forces and power that have already started infuriating you, deterring you, and instilling huge fears in your minds. We go nowhere you. So how you going to take 2020 now? Okay. Let's take for instance your party, the 2029 Zedius, your party won election. Your party win the election. Then you go announce different person. What do you do? That's something what you do. Why you can do it now? You see? Yeah, Phil Morris. If 2029 you are prepared, ready, willing, and able to protect your franchise, why don't you do it now? Because the possibility exists some of you will not live to see 2029. So the late Representative Solomon George and myself, we had a conversation 3 days to his death. They seemed they had a conversation when I came from the radio. 3 days after Honorable George died. And that conversation we had that day, Honorable George told me he's not reconciling with the CDC and he will be running as an independent candidate. 2029, he'll be running as an independent candidate. I know how you register. So I'll be there, be waiting for 2029, 2029. You listening to Senator and all telling you how the fast president consolidating power. What place you take all of fear from? Where Liberians take they kind of fear from? That you people are so afraid. You allow us to risk our lives to get the information and bring it to you, to your doorsteps, and you refuse to take actions that are in line with democratic principles and constitutional guardians for which you are supposed to be privileged to, and you just get afraid. Look, if you people continue to show cowardice, some of us will back off. That's why Austin always say, yeah, you're just making all weak. Because you're scary. And a scary neck can make people to betray. One scary, I will betray. And you see, one was scary now, but now I'm not here at Freedom FM. Yeah, because I would have betrayed the struggle. But my being on Freedom FM is a singular purpose. And that singular purpose is clear. I am here doing political commentary, and I am not in the direction of doing professional journalism here. This platform is strictly to bring We Are back to power, because he's the only person that now we see in this country as the individual with the heart to help our people. Our people suffering too much. Our people suffering too much. If we ourselves are talking it, we that say we know the minister, then we know the senator, the representative, and the people in government who suffering. Then what's about the people that are way down the line? What's about them? What's about them? You make the country tight and make the country tough, like the way you are running your home, for which that place was not being improved until now. You president and you've been advised that this stinginess, Mr. President, even though they didn't tell you stinginess, you need to work on things. The fact that you are the president, you need to be above the waters. So on that basis, structure you reside in will have to be, much more dignified. That's why they're improving the place there. When he get on the alley, even though that improvement is a waste of the Liberian people money too, all that money you could help some Zogos to change, carry them to TB Anders and those places they can change. But you're spotting that money because Joe Bwaka, that place will not be in the alley. In fact, it's not just an alley, it's a roundabout. So you start hearing it, so you can say, oh, Joey, I can pay there. No, that place is a roundabout. No sorry for Chani. Moving forward, no sorry for Chani. I mean, I do plenty. You're sitting there. The men come from way Ghana Parliament. Go Nigeria in the Equa Parliament. Sit down, listen to our men giving a report. The men not mention the Guinea liberal bureaucracy. There's something cooking. Something is under the carpet. Something is under the sleeves of Mr. Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun. What do you mean? I don't want to carry discussion to Equa Parliament. You mean it? 2 minutes, y'all. Expert representing Yeke Koruba. But then you're adding icing to the cake that has to do with the return of July 17. Because I think I'm gaining much more interest in this July 17 return. Y'all can be making fun out of us. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. One of my brabby in Maryland, the man is to create his own voice. Sometimes you see the Guru dialect. The man say, "Oh, man, picking German Barak. When somebody use you the first time, you are a Sanquans. When they use you the second time, and you are lying, you are a Santuquans." So it means that you over plus foolish. Yeah, just to pass the show up. Because Bwaka is stressing us up. I see why investors not coming. The guys are the guys are not even connected. The guys, the intelligence, they don't have it. Oh God, look at the kind of mistake we made. There you go. Let me see. 2027, 2028, 2029. That long time to bear patient. If possible, some will not be living. It will be no. 2027, 2028, 2029. And I wait 2030 for the men to leap out. That's it. I approximately 4 years discussing. The kind of men, the kind of on serious men. Oh, the men go to Equa's Parliament without mentioning the situation between we and Guinea. It's shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful. Why you do that kind of thing? That the level you care to?
I say, my people, LIP, how you doing, man? I got some people want to see a downfall, but we said big shame on them. Yeah, it's your boy, Batman. Tycoon Jizzle. Shame on them. They wanna say my life will never shine. Shame on them. They wanna say my game will never rise. Shame on them. They wanna say I destined to fall. Shame on them. Big shame on them. Shame on them. They wanna say my life will never shine. Shame on them. They wanna say my game will never rise. Shame on them. They wanna say I destined to fall. Shame on them.
Shame on them, man. Shame on them, man. Bwaka, shame on you and Jeremiah Kun, man. Reggie Kumpa Bo. Boy, man, You got to metamorphose. Metamorphosis will be good for you. Because when you change, one come for you, boo, the friendship will spoil. Already, for me, I do not recognize you as Speaker Republic of Liberia. I recognize you as a de facto speaker of the majority black. Yo. Now I won't pass clear with it. But I don't want you to keep, on these excesses that are inimical to the survival of our people. Because everything Pwakane doing, you didn't know. You the speaker. Those things will pass through you before most of those things that would need legislative enactment or actions. You must know, Mr. Speaker, and you got to know. Because it is usually presented to your office. Or they are usually presented to your office. So you are aware. So what you're doing now? All the sham you're making. You're talking a whole lot of things. Saying all sorts of things. Condemning almost everybody. You people were the best people. You people have all of the intellectual capacity to make Liberia a better place. What are you doing? The last time I saw you, boy, you surprised me. Say, I look at my own man, boy, being involved with burglary. I said, So when Bo was coming on, was he a thief? He used to burglarize people, crip. So I was wondering. At that time when you carry out that burglary, I think I was somewhere in the southeast. And I was panicked. I said, maybe when I was around, I would have advised you as a friend and big brother. Just the raw quest for power that our Bo will go this route. You burglarize the sitting speaker office in broad daylight. And the blatant intrusion into the vehicle of former Representative Yeke Koluba, stealing his items to include money because you are fighting to be speaker by all costs. Why can irresponsible people? Who does that? For you to be speaker, the day you said that 14 thing equity, capital bidding had to burn. And you taking the thing for Joe Jeremiah Kun and Rachel Kun. Because Jeremiah Kun was giving you support for you to move your friend from power. You're friend with Councilor Fonati Kofa, the former speaker, a great man like that is an asset to that legislature. You're removing based on your personal vendetta. You're not stop there. That Representative Yeke Koluba stood by him. And it's very vocal and bringing you people to book that you people are much more corrupt than all other government that preceded you people. You're angry and you're running behind your fellow lawmakers. You also to come for me here and let's see how it will be. Then the whole world will see now, who you people are. I thought you people say you had the capacity. So, what do you mean you can allow us to intellectually exchange? Why? What didn't bring about fighting? What didn't bring about burglary? Where Richard Kun will be burglarizing his friend in offices, his friend car parking, that you could communicate with your they call diplomacy. Who did they making sharp more? Hey, diplomacy, you're diplomatic. You're breaking your own people's homes and making them rolling stones. You're still diplomatic. That diplomacy there. To have situation from the ECOWAS parliament as if. That's what the man was saying. The world now is a global village. Like I'm speaking here in 2 seconds. Somebody there in Canada have already heard what I say. In fact, Nana, I think Phil Moriano, you going about is this? Phil Mori hearing me, which is this? Okay. Saturday, zone we want to do like is hearing me. And you want to know what person hearing me? Comrade Joseph Colley is hearing me. Other than here, Morocco. They hearing me, Nana? You can look at a lawmaker who try to bring the issue to the attention of our people so we have serious national discourse on that conversation. All you do is to bring hate. The first winner in my whole life since I've been coming up, since 1984 December 10th, the first winner, the first person will now win. Well, I see the person verse. They win and the verse. The person is angry after winning. That won't Joe Baka. The first person where I see the verse and they say they consider somebody the enemy. The verse the enemy, the verse with the person are the enemy, even though the person not made an enemy. But the same person where the verse way, they go and accept money from the person, they take money from the person over and over for them to go treat themselves. Only Joe Baka I see doing it. So the only thing, the baby must live. The baby will not die. The baby must live. Representative Akaras Gray condemning you because Roland Giddings is an empty public works minister. You tell me the layman Budu fly in the first night the brother was breaking grounds all over the place through the political will of President Weah. Breaking ground all over the place. The only thing we could hear from those guys who are enemies of the state was an earthquake will occur because the president was breaking ground too much. You're breaking one ground. So to break ground for buildings, for I know that one can bring earthquake. Then what earthquake don't go in all the places that are being developed. So we leave that one. So we break the whole country, yeah. All the land in Labrador, we break everything, we bobo, yeah. And we base on bidding, we make water to start flowing, electricity. Today, that people can enjoy, yeah. In fact, water and sewer, the pipes that they were even boasting around away, all of those were being negotiated and brought into country by the Weah regime. What in your brain? That jet will be because you know want to bring nothing, so they just go against. They gotta invest. They want to do anything, so they just going against. The guys just going against. I think I'm supposed to read a constitutional provision. You know, Baka probably plenty. So when we're discussing Baka, you know, can be overwhelmed. God can bless. We have to be convinced with records too. So, yeah. The issue of the lawmaker facing the budget. Okay. So the lawmakers, I want to get this quickly. The lawmakers, okay. That's Article 34. Okay, let me get it and read this verbatim. Meaning, let me read it from what is enshrined and written. Okay. The Constitution reads, Article 34. Bear with me. 18 plenty. Yeah, Article 34. I won't read it in before going further. Article 34C. The legislature shall have the power to provide for the common defense, to declare war, and authorize the executive to conclude peace, to raise and support the armed forces of Liberia or of the Republic, and to make appropriations. Therefore, provided that no appropriation of money for that use shall be for a longer term than 1 year or than a year, and to make rules for the governance of the armed forces of the Republic. You get security, defense, crisis, you go to ECOWAS Parliament, you carry different things there, that you're only concerned about money, only to fatten your pockets, and your thing that ought to it. Your thing will sit here and be silent. Nigerian Liberian people are scary. People. But we've been talking the same thing that the Ghanaian parliamentarian spoke about. Even Liberians are there, they vote for the lawmaker, the people take the lawmaker from there. So if you vote for me, for instance, the way 2040 or 2040, I'll be running to be senator in Maryland. And man, I will just remove me. The senator at that time, senator for Monserrado, Austin Kawa, senator for Kima. And I disagree with my 2 RR, and man, I will say no, but we can remove them, man. The thing happened before precedence. Then because of that disagreement, I'll be removed as a senator. After people finish voting for you, do you know what it takes, what it entails for our people to vote for the lawmakers? The traditional engagement, the political, social, religious engagement, everything can be embedded. You work on one money because of your will and pleasure. The Constitution gave you special area that you exercise your will and pleasure. Not all lawmakers. Lawmaker can't talk in the interest of his people, you expel him. The reason why the Ghanaian parliamentarian calling on you. So I'm just know all the things that you're doing, you'll bear the penalty of it. Investment not coming. You're not getting no condition. That's why you're angry. Out of jealousy. You're not able to make anything happen. Instead of you guys mending fences with former President Weah, who has the way, who can show you people the way. You are here with arrogance, pomposity, with your extravagant presidency, almost $2 to $3 million, 2 Lexus vehicles, in your motorcade. Our people are suffering, increment in GST. You increasing taxes on the common people. How wicked are you, Joe Buck? Are you and Jeremiah Kun? From 10% to 13%? Is that not wickedness? Who are you? Is that not wickedness? Was that the essence of your campaign to become president? To come and strangulate the people and hit them hard with excruciating poverty that is beyond the level that even the international community expects it to be? How you allow people to live below the belt like that, and you are not ashamed? Then you say you get security forces that you can empower. to squeeze the people rice in a corner. You forgetting to know that those same security people, you have not increased their money. Fire service people, some of them stay paying less than $100. You get security. We're trying to advance you here. Joseph Boakai, you and Jeremiah Kun, and y'all take us to be your enemies. You even get security, you misstepping. You proceeding in error. Your judgments are negligible. Your leadership and administrative proceedings are inept. You have no clue of an agenda and a vision to move this country. The only agenda that was seen from you was the one that just concluded in last year, instead of being concluded before you take power. So you came to power our plan. Boaka, you're taking glory for road. No, you're not. The road where you know you be. You're not able to get one contact from somewhere, say, you strategically break ground. Let's see it. The time going. Time no day. Time no day. The time going. Then Giddings around the place and acting like one strong man. Giddings, if I were you, I will hide my face. Because it's a shame that you're not being given the political support for the ministry to boom, for the ministry to meet the essence of its establishment, and to even correlate with the arrest agenda that capture rule and infrastructure. So, brother Giddings, let me read this from former representative former representative Akara Mose agree. I'm sorry. They're talking about Yeka Koruba. Who did this? So, talking about Yeka Koruba. Think about Yeka Koruba. So, need Lima more. But this information is from Honorable Akaros Moses Gray. Akaro Gray on play. Akaro Gray. Akaro Gray. Akarosu. 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 Oh, Akaro. Akaro. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get Akaro Gray. I think you're planning. Let me go to it quickly. Wow. Just now, represented as Baron. That UP serious. Yeah, yes. Because of hate, and we wanted to bring a group of organized, sophisticated, hungry unity party thieves to power, we lied to the American government how an innocent man like George Weah was killing auditors. Yeah. Sometimes, anyway, I wish God subdued my nerves like he did to Muhammad Ibn Abdullah. Peace and blessing be upon him. Because they cannot tell when I'm reading them or I come across them, I can get too angry. So if my nerves was subdued like Muhammad Ibn Abdullah, peace and blessing be upon him, the greatest man to ever live on earth, I will not get problem with these clowns like Baron. But it's hurting me. I'll stay real. I'll be for your sake. Man, CC them, man, Beatrice Willen, all of you listening. So, let me read what I see. Obala, Valerie Brown, Lucinda Bender. And see what people listening. So, let me read what check. Because of hate, And we wanted to bring a group of organized, sophisticated, and I think hungry unity party thieves to power. We lied to the American government how an innocent man like George Weah was killing auditors, selling drugs, and stole $16 billion. 2029, we will correct those lies and bring George Weah right back to power. As an aspirant of District 8 Monserrado County, who has no regrets about my role played, then as an opposition, I am proud to openly confess my sin for God to forgive me. Yeah. I will do something for you. Yeah. As soon as I finish reading, yo, yes, honey. 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 No, Barrow. Like, I do. I do, kid. Okay, yo, you can be yes, honey. You can be yes, honey. Amen. 2029 will correct those lies and bring George Weah right back to power. As an aspirant of District Number 8, Monserrado County, who has no regrets about my role played then as an opposition, I am proud to openly confess my sin for God to forgive me. We were radicalized by these current sophisticated rogues. Sometimes also bounce by we stay here. And I mean, we not living here. Sometimes also bounce by we stay here. And I mean, we not working here. Feel Morris here, that Baron, the rude boy. So the rude boy concludes. He says, to conclude, I want to use this medium to call on the American government to drop all charges against Senator Nathaniel McGee and my brother Jefferson Koji. Those who don't want to confess publicly, like some of us, may hellfire be their portion. May they have no peace in their lives. May their attacking dogs pay to defend come cause their incoming lawmaker. May their attacking dogs pay to defend come cause the incoming lawmaker of District 8. Weah is coming back 2029. Baron. So you see, the people who were protesting, okay, Baron already gave me a clue now. I already make up my mind because the pain where myself feeling into with a hardship, going well, people all around you going to bed with hunger. You got to be straining yourself, and adjust your stomach to a level of, a single Gary plastic on that kind of job. We are turning tendency, and Baron is saying the kind of thing today. We told you that people are lying about 16 billion because the economy at the time had a circular flow of money, labyrinth dollar of now more than 20 billion. So how will 16 billion that get missing? Baron telling you see, the umpa, they won't play trick. Let me just tell you this. He gave me a clue to support stand protest that they should be announcing on Saturday in a PHP community. And I will be there. I will rally people. I will do everything possible to make sure that place is jam-packed. And all of you that believe in my judgment, that believe in our direction here, what we say here and do here, and the essence of our making these sacrifices, go to the PHP community on Saturday by 2 o'clock to witness that big announcement. I will see Mr. Joseph Boakai doing the right thing or leaving the country so that we have peace. Yeah, Baron. That protest that Stan decides to hold, I am in full support of that protest, 110%, because the guy said the radical last them, the sophisticated, certified public kleptocrats, thieves, rogues, and criminals, Zokos. You wash your share, you leave it on the lounge, that'll go inside before you come out and take it. Now the kind of level of stealing these guys are doing, they're raking the country. In fact, they are not just raking the country, they are dredging. They are dredging the country's resources to leave us in poverty. Yaka. It is looking funny. You.
It's DJ Momo. Our people say the thing I can get you will stop on your toes. When the season will be good, that on the eve would know. Kakorima, Kakoma Kujabo. I thought I'll rescue.
Can you tend to excuse that blah? Oh, etiquette. To excuse mission, that fly. We're using the mud. Here we made mistake. That fly, man. Yeah, man, shameful. Let me take my water break. That God beating them so. That Eben Masare and Eben. That God beating them so. That Eben Masare and Eben. Huh? Hey, fire in a hole. For me, I say, the confession from Baron. Liberians, you need to come out and protest against these people. Like Baron, their own insider, somebody who was inside, way inside. Huh? Baron, saying all these things. Do you know what happened? Former Minister Samuel Twe entire family, to include the children who stay in school, they know about government job. They were being sanctioned. You see the kind of thing we're doing to our country. So for me, I am saying we will not take it. We will not take it. The magnanimous joy we are with. That magnanimous joy we are. To say, let's lead them. And I know that what he always did. And what that great man always did. I was say, on this platform, I'm radical asking you people now, Liberians, to attend. Just the attendance. We send shovels. In the spines of those guys, including the Daniel Sando. The other one is to be crediting money from Bokonjiri. Look at these guys. That one is to be crediting 1,002 1,500 or 2,000 at most from Bokonjide because his salary did not reach the capacity of taking enough money in terms of loan. That he here now is saying making be more in big shy in here with opulence around the place. But I want giving you credit because I know him good. I don't know the people that you can be taking them to be serious people. It's serious. I see what man. Don't worry about them. But I see you. Baron, I got to save their stuff first. And, you know, the show continue. I got to save it because sometimes y'all can bring the thing down there and start lying. And I bring people too. Saying they hard to deal with. And it's scary. Or they can betray. Then they expect competence. Okay, so I already say my man Baron B. Yeah, Baron. Yeah, I agree with you. We are is coming back 2029. It's a foregone conclusion. Is encrypted end to end. It's not an argument. The only thing I want to tell you, whether you scheme you, whether you come as a protocol son or where you come from, what you can do. This time around, we are setting the pace for a new doctrine. Inclusivity, egalitarianism, respecting and having everyone included, but we'll be very titan well. So I just want you to know that what are you calling on U.S. government after they finish damage the people, families, Senator McGee, all the people that you went after them, their families have been damaged. Now you coming out. So what you expect is Samuel 12 son to say to you or do to you? Amen. See, you said the man want to eliminate you. So we are not calling for these negative verses to take over our country. We are calling on you guys to be sincere and honest to the discourse so that we have a good place to live. You see, you wasted time. They tell you before you're telling Liberian people that you're lying. Who told you that the people, they always like that. Once they are headed by Joe Barker and Jeremiah Kunda, why you expect and why you see. On Saturday, I'm using this medium to say, go to PHP by 2 o'clock. And Sambo, y'all show the number. Let Barker have some level of fear in him. He's an older man. He's the president of our country, but he did not just get there from Lofa straight. Then he walked into the executive mansion. It was a channel used. And that channel, you had the authority to allow him pass through that channel. So why you fear? They can't do nothing, I guarantee you. And let me say this to you. Whenever you decide to go out there to peaceably protest, it is because of your weak numerical strength, the low number that you can put out because of fear, your malnourished officer, and where some of them the gun can fire. Because of that fear, that's the reason why people can overrun and override. If you pull out the numbers, if you come out in your numbers that you are angry, it is unlikely for even the police to come close to you people, because there are people with their families here. There are people who, in fact, have relatives, friends, and family members, and some of them are even partisan, and they have people within the ranks of the protest group. So they will be meticulous in dealing with protesters, especially when you show the numbers. But when you come out with few individuals, they will overrun you. So forget about fear. Once you plant it on the street, they can't do nothing. So are you saying all the people that are in Moreover, they gone and said, well, we get, you can kill everybody? No. Stop being afraid. The importance of this is to signal to Mr. Bwaka that he is not proceeding well. He is not doing the right thing. But your silence is showing a semblance of consent, meaning agreement to what Mr. Bwaka is doing, meaning you agree with everything he's doing. So don't be silent. Come out Saturday. Come out on Saturday to tell the world that July 17, that the last day, well, all Liberians will give Bwaka, because me I support that day. Et tout more ourselves feeding it. Don't feel kind to all the planet thing. We ourselves are feeding the harsh living condition that this old man who own vice president saying he can't make it because he's a deranged person in terms of his age. He's using us, abusing us, referring to us as dogs. And this president is being allowed to sit in the seat of Adolf Hitler and allowed to wear the jacket of Kim Il-sung of North Korea. And you people are sitting there while power is being consolidated by him and his vice president, using one Gregory Como, who is at the LMP as head, who does not understand the real issues, and have forgotten that there was one Patrick Sulu there before him, and all these miscreants just parading the corridors of the political landscape of our country, instilling fears in you, and you think that you don't have that power to make them do the needful. I want to guarantee you here today on this platform that you have that overwhelming power, just as you gather in your numbers to call on Mr. Bwaka that you reject his draconian policies that suffering Liberians, that even include the increment in GST, which is goods and services tax, that has to do with the additional 3% to be added, which will be a burden on you, man water, you saying a kobo, you loma tuma, man sumo, all of you are saying a kobo will affect you. These are the issues. These are the core discussions. We are not going after personality. We are not calling people dogs here. And this is the reason why all the other political parties, they are not interested in speaking out on, unlike the CDC. That is their will. That is how they think. So that the CDC headed by President Weah, Dr. George Manuel Weah, have not decided to go to protest. Stand headed by Moba K. Molu, say, I will stand for the Liberian people. Buttressing statements coming from serious political parties like the CDC and other political parties that are against Bwaka carrying a friend to election commission so that they can steal election, bringing weapons for the police people and forgetting about the AFL, while different people on our land, the AFL sort of go there and run it out. All those things will be rejected. Will be rejecting Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun, Rachel Kun, expelling a lawmaker that we the people voted for. Those are the rejections that will have to be amplified through your attendance by 2 o'clock in the PHP community, opposite the BYC sports page or the BYC stadium, 2 o'clock, when Mobake Molu Jr., the chairman of STAN, who is in collaboration with other civil society groupings, will announce to the entire world that July 17 is the return of Mr. Bwaka leading, or if, since it is already proven in my mind that he's incapacitated, then he will have to leave. So you have to be in attendance. Call me on those numbers on 0776 104 104, 086 500 104, 0776 104 104, 086 500 104. Our diaspora callers, they can call us. They are the only people to call us on our WhatsApp line on +231 86 500 104, +231 86 500 104. This call. Yeah, this is not face the issue. This is Freedom Hard Talk. Yeah, on Freedom FM. I'm Junkies Morris.
Oh, okay. Because all that time, you share the number for.
Okay. This caller online too. Hello. Yeah, P, go ahead quickly.
Okay. For me, the reason why Edison was starting, the my business was starting in that parliament, You know they comment taboo. When you talk about Guinea, they will remove you. People were silent. Just say yeah, Jiggy, you can go talk about that place, they remove you. So they were coming talk about that, they will come back or come and remove them. You know, come and get money, come and removing people. So it was better for the people to keep quiet. Then process raise the issue. You know the in the country now, if you mention Guinea, you lose your job. You talk about Guinea, you bigger enemy of the state. The enemy said they were coming mention is Jiggy, trust me. They were coming for money to get money, don't they come and get money. They pretty money to remove people. Why the president they give it parable?
And that's what Stan, other civil society group will be meeting in the PHP community district number 7 to announce to the whole world that there has to be end to this kind of misrule and excesses. Okay, we'll leave you there and go to line 3. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Victor P. Tabo, coming new Sergeant Fleet. I will join you from Battery Factory to be precise. That we done.
The man called Baron, who is Baron Brown, formerly of Power FM and Unity Partisan, confess. So the man confessed for us. The same way they gave all hard time, we giving a hard time at that. But the only thing on Saturday we got to tell the whole world that we tie with Baka, and July will be bringing the people out. Liberians will be coming out in Maryland, in Grand Crew, in Sino, in Riverside, in Bassa, in Margibi, Monserrato, Bombing, Cape Mount, Bapolu, Lofa, Bonk, Nimba, Grand Jide, River G, and all over the country will be charged. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, you said it all. There's a name that just let you break that name to come to a check.
Show.
This country, it is not owned by Jose Nimabwega. Liberia is not Jose Nimabwega personal property that he feels within himself, that he can do everything that no man cannot speak in his face. But for me, I suppose that idea for people coming out to make the whole world to know that Jose Nimabwega is not going his people the rightful way. He's trying to become a dictator where he had the police director who's always in a constant habit of empowering human rights and make our country to become a police state where police brutality is the order of the day. All of these things that needs to come to check and let the whole world get to know that we have the bunch of gangsters in our country who continue to mess up, who does not want to address our bread brother issue, that we can afford our children's school fees and we go to bed with hunger, that the world will know. So I support Mama Molu, but I want them to be very, very peaceful, and I call upon the police not to terrorize or provoke the protector to anger that they may do things over the way, maybe try to throw rocks and behave some kind of way. Let them lead the people, let the people express themselves, and let the whole world hear them. And those that have ears to hear, they will hear. Those that have eyes to see, they will see. Those that have feeling, they will feel the people of Mama Liberia that yes, indeed, they are on the dying dead and need someone to rescue them. And I hope I will be there that day, and everyone and all we will express ourselves to the whole world. May God bless Mama Liberia and save our state, and you have a good and godly night.
Thank you. Thank you. I will leave it there and go to this line on line 2. Hello.
From that street. All I will have to say to the woman here is that Joseph Walker is that let him ask President American to do. Let him ask UT. Let him ask President Charles Gangetelo. We the citizens are more than any other forces in this country. When we're ready, we are ready and we will move. No man, no woman going to stop. We are ready to move that particular day on 17. We are prepared and we are mobilizing. We're moving in full with strength. We are moving to move, to do whatsoever we can able to do and whatsoever we can able to say. Let the world know about it. The Liberians are ready that particular day. God bless and protect all of us. Let's gather, my brothers and sisters. Let's come together. All Liberians, let's move to stop the suffering of the nation. Let our brothers move. Our stand up for their right. Thank you, God.
Thank you. I'll leave you there and go back to line 1. Hello.
Good morning. Good evening, Jiggy Morris.
Greetings.
Yeah, good evening, Jiggy Morris, and good evening to the hardworking family of great family
from your unknown destination, Poker Rubber. Welcome to the platform.
Thank you for the magnificent recommendations. For the recommendations again, Poker Rubber. And I told you this even from unknown destinations. You see what the poor or not over, you see what the elderly or father just said? You know the elderly man just said? If Poker is very sensitive, we just go and know that you're not sensitive because nobody that is sensitive can behave in the kind of reckless and flat man. But if only he was sensitive, he will retrospect on terror. He will retrospect on foreign leaders that feel that they were more arrogant and intolerant to behave themselves. The Article 1, the power inherent in the people is more than the people in power. Mr. Bwaka is 40 some more years experienced man and he handle what kind of 90 some more year old man will behave in irresponsible self by behaving reckless and ruthless. See what happened in Lima? Bwaka or you get insulted because we are in all of the country. There was no place like this was attack. Bwaka can be even the Jamaica Jeff Grand there. There was no
Yeah, so Poker Rubber. Yeah, Poker Rubber on Saturday Stan will be announcing to the world that July 17th will be a protest. You as an influential young man, what is your role?
It is in my district 8 as a front landlord of the revolution and somebody that is seeking justice for the ordinary masses and a marker making forces and will be a gigantic number. What? See the kind of number that will be at the PHP that by your day. And from where you or Capital Bapa be pushed the color UN draft and you see Road Perry Street. I'm taking all of my forces.
And I will be in touch with you. And I will be in touch with you. And I will be in touch with you.
If I don't do it, don't never ever respect me.
But I trust you, Poker Rubber. 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 I will leave you there, Poker Rubber, and take this call. This is Ma'am Beatrice William. You are welcome.
Thank you for the recognition. Thank you, sir. I just want to urge people, encourage people. Come Saturday, May 9. Please, the 17th district, please stay out in the PHP community. Please, I'm appealing to everybody. Poker Rubber, I just listen to you, son. I beg you, your presentation that day. I'm begging you, if you have anything to do, at least only 2 hours the program will last for. So we can tell the whole world that we're ready. Come July 17th protest, the return of July 17th protest, the launch to tell the world that come July 17th will be the return of July 17th. So let everybody, I encourage everybody, my sister, Steki, my Benu, Station, all the callers that can always put money on their phone to make their input on the show. Please, sisters, brothers, I encourage you for you to come to the PHP community. Saturday, Moruba K. Molu will be taking a lead to tell the whole world this is not about CDC, it is not about any opposition or ruling party. It is for everybody good safety because the rules and laws are being broken in this country from the ruling establishment. So we urge everybody to stay out in their numbers. If you know you got group behind you, bring them so we can tell the people that indeed comes July
the work. So I want to congratulate my dynamic chairman and his police. Ready, every one of them. I want to say, keep the lead. Don't be discouraged. Don't be distracted. Let God continue to guide you and protect you. And to my team, I pray that God will guide us and protect us and will make that day of success. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. That was Ma'am Beatrice Williams from District number 7. And we go quickly to line 3. Hello.
Hello, our source of information, Dr. Morris.
Greetings.
I want to say thank you for the show. Right? I'm definitely for the James because district number 11. Mr. Murray, this government is purely by the day and is slow in development the total. It's developmental quality that Georgia introduced in the country. The people are less at developmental quality and all they know is wish funds. And then the hatredness is increasing by the day. The property the government are introducing, pushing it on the citizens. We are started with those things. And Saturday we show to them that Waka is not more than that bureau, and we are the citizens, we are more than Waka. And Waka is no longer valued as a president in the country, and we are trying his best, and we are what we are seeing now. We are proving to all that we are a 10 times better and experienced president ever in that bureau. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll leave it there and go back to line 1. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, quickly, go ahead. Let me squeeze in 2 more calls. Your name and you joining me from where?
Yeah, this is one million. We are a follower of Divine.
Kaidi, go ahead quickly. 30 seconds.
Yeah. Thank you for your topic on the discussion. So, Norway, this government is an embarrassment to the Nigerian people. We are living in Asia poverty. We didn't need to leave our country for peace to reign. Once they let in our country, in this country, there will be no peace for the citizens. There will be no peace for the youth. There will be no peace for even the security people. There will no peace in this country. So they let in to give. Can you imagine today we're hearing that they have killed a motorcyclist in chicken soup factory? This is embarrassing to us.
Then you come out. You come out on Saturday, 2 o'clock in PHP. For me, I'll be there. Let's tell the world that Joseph Boakai, the president of this country, and Jeremiah Kun, they are not proceeding well.
They are not proceeding properly.
How would you be sitting down with a Bobo? Bobo?
They are taking in the citizen in this country.
People dying. Then somebody sit down somewhere you wishful of 2029 without action. Look at, there is no wishful thinking that you have and can be accomplished without any action from you.
We need to come on. We need to stand up for this country. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. I'll leave it there and go to line 4. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Junkie Morris.
Yeah, good evening. You are my second to the last caller.
Yeah,
I know, Vicky. Go ahead, Vicky.
Thank you very much. And my sister, you dropped the line before the call. I thought I started soon. I will be in before 7 o'clock. You PMP before 7.
The best.
If I say I will see the thing, I can be there.
The best thing go see in PHB.
No, I will never get down before. But I will see it. Soon the money bought the white will put me down.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going down. Let me tell you, Junkie Morris. We were not staying here, and my sister just dropped it downstairs. It's not about CDC, it's not about anybody, it's about our joint feature. Yes, man, I'm saying, we're not staying here and wait to say, oh, they never come out to more and pour and came up, or they came up for us to know that let's die, let's train in the country, and let's destroy the country here. We're not staying here. They never make a rule of law that hold it up. Because when no rule of law, you go to the phone. The police never get you that free. They are not going to get you in one boy, get you in the children country. That's free. They want to get in Banga. That's free. They will say they will investigate. They go nowhere. When they get somebody that's free, they don't want to get that free. So when I sit down here, I just have to enter our home and get up. Then before we say, yeah, you see what? The rule now, how it is before that holding up. Yes, everyone, parliament. Somebody from everyone speaking for that bureau. One guy was one because you quote that box. They was pay a friend and one because yeah, today. That's your life. So we tired enough is enough. Either work out leave or he leave.
Either he leave or he leave.
Yeah, leave the country or he leave.
Sure.
July 17, yes. July 17, my sector, the other president, and our chairman, you will see the thousand of that period. Enough is enough.
So you show that on Saturday. Saturday is the stepping stone.
Saturday, I will be there. I will say after July 17. We will be outside. The whole country will be outside. The secret day enough is enough. Yeah, they are going low now. The some people are going. They show the people are going to see that whole war. Is that either one in power, either one in charge. Waka is rebel, the other is say they are killing people. All the people are killing people in the NSA. Police director, the people know that the whole world knows now. So enough is enough. July 17 will go outside and Saturday I will be eating and take it for everyone.
And I leave Victoria by there and take my final call for the night. Quickly, 30 seconds.
Yeah, hello, Tony Murray, how you doing?
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Emmanuel Cole, real estate. Yeah, I want to say this to you. I think I met you once upon a time on Planet Living Studio.
Yeah. Hello. What, General? Yeah, I read me. I do the thing that quarter from the line. General call. Go ahead, General. I'm sorry to try you because I know I was going to be held in contempt. Go ahead, General.
Thank you for listening, Pastor.
Yeah.
No, General, what would they say for good faith? Yes, they are show faith.
Yeah.
The incompetency, they are show faith. It's for liar, never empowered to be, they are show faith. We told people in this country, they know they're living on low. Don't go for this man. After 12 years, our president, you are the president of the Senate. You sat up for 12 years, just left power. Yet in one more time, say go. You're living on low. The message they do. And now we are, what were you talking about shoe? What were you talking about watch? Then they will have to block it. Now, what today, you can see it on a check, JMD. When you want to say where the king go, everything running in a shoe, in matching color. You buy 1.2 million car. In Jeremiah pool. Can you imagine? Labria area suffering. We hold them over. Sometimes God will already they go there.
Yeah.
So we were suffering yesterday. You were calling out on the place, calling God, calling nephew. The hero and landed last time you were begging. We were flying car. So you say walk out and I was not for it. If we say walk out, eat it. You're not for it. Before you eat it. You laughing, my child? Let's see our video. You can see it then. Before you get walk out in the well off. The boy will not for it. If we say walk out, eat it. But you not profile, get eat it.
Now he in opulence. Extravaganza.
Yes. I'm telling you, here to tell you, you open bread, butter, shop all the butter, bread, butter, stove, the fucker for you. Nothing that matter for the people. What suffering us today? Now we get both. We get six francs. We get this city, what about open, what about food. For that, you need to love this thing.
Yeah.
You go to the court of parliament. This is a point for the people. In a discussing and no one is proof of we the fucking and go to your bureau. You trust your point, can you come and believe them? Then you get me, I'm going to say, one of me, Papa, and the poor.
So General, before we conclude, the Saturday launch of a protest, I will see Bwaga stopping all of these SSs.
I told you I will be there.
I know.
I think I will be there. I know. You know people are working on my bed. I can be the public and don't bring me at home.
Okay.
They came out clear. I will be there.
The publicity team will reach District 14 tomorrow.
I'm telling you, I will be there. They're going to get what they are.
Good night, General.
So for me, I will be there. What did I want to be enjoying the first day? Don't go there. Stay home. And I am Pastor. And the course, you're sweeting your mom.
Yes, sweet your mom.
And we like to carry. We don't go there. Get your face and try rest to get better. Stay home. We're not shopping with one. We'll go.
Okay.
We'll go for the next son. That if you don't get this done, anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, they phone the phone you. You know, that kind of what it's the doctor. Come on, happening, but it's actually going to be back. The money is the left violent. And the body profession, I don't know about that.
Okay. 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 See you on Saturday.
Where you at? Wake up from your slumber. Stop sleeping. Whip your hands.
And that was Man Sisi, the general
Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up.
of the opposition community. Thanks for following the program. This is Freedom Hard Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. Next on this platform, the voice you hear will be our director of radio. The people call him John O'Shea in Nugutan. He's Wendell Nimland, the Terminator. My name is Junkies Morris. Bye-bye. I'll be with you on Monday. Hopefully with Austin Kawa on a fresh edition of the show, Freedom Hard Talk, here on Freedom FM 87.9. Bye-bye. Thanks for being with me. My name is Junkies Morris again. Until we see Saturday, I will be there and I support Stan and all the institutions joining to protest. Be there, 2 o'clock. Thank you.
We just tell you. That's why we vote tell you.